Hi everybody, I hope everyone's doing well. This video I will be sharing with you guys my top 10 primers or makeup bases of all time. So if you guys are interested, do stick around. So a lot of the time people have two opinions or mixed emotions, I guess, when it comes to primers. Some people are of the opinion that you don't really need them, and for some people it's a necessity. For my part, I don't really think it's a necessity, but I do like using it personally. It's a personal preference and I feel more comfortable, and I do like the way my makeup sits and the way that it stays and wears out through the day when I do have a primer. I think the one thing I can most liken it to is when you paint a wall, you have to prime the wall, or else you get uneven paint, you get a lot of streaking. It just doesn't go on as smoothly or as a beautiful of a finish than when you actually prime the wall. And I can speak from personal experience because I have painted a wall before. So it's something very similar to that. With primers though, now with a lot of the products in the market, especially skin cosmeceutical products, I guess that's how you say it, there is a lot of skincare benefits that go into priming products. It's no longer just a base. And a perfect example, I think, of a cross product of this are the BB creams. But tonight, I'm just going to specifically be discussing primers. So the first three primers I'm going to be sharing with you guys are the ones that have skin benefits to it, or they're kind of skincare slash cosmetic products. So I'm going to begin with one of the cult favorites with all makeup artists, and it really is an amazing base for makeup. It's actually a skin moisturizer, but it is so good in terms of the finish that it gives, or it has that certain tackiness that usually primers have. It has that quality, and it's the Embryolisse Lait cream, which looks like this, or the moisturizing cream. So this one is categorized as a moisturizer, but because of the finish it gives, it serves as a good base for makeup. And I personally enjoy using this as my moisturizer if I just want my makeup to last so much longer and to really adhere to my skin. I guess it's because the ingredients that go into this moisturizer is very pure. I wouldn't say organic, but a lot of natural ingredients. So it's a very pure moisturizer with not much chemicals. There's two here that I have that are skincare slash primer makeup base. This one is by Korres, which is one of the two all organic brands that you will find in Sephora. This one is their anti-aging primer cream base. It has quercetin and oak, and it's one of the top primers in Sephora. And what I love about this is you can feel right away when you put it on, it's completely organic and all natural, but you do feel a very smoothing effect over your skin. And I can tell right away that when I apply my foundation, it just applies so evenly, and it has a very beautiful moisturizing effect as well. It's not silicone based, which is amazing. The next one is by Roche-Posay, which is one of the best French skincare laboratories, and this is Effeclar K. It's a renovating care for oily skin anti-relapse. It's a skincare product, but truly is intended, or they actually do recommend you to use this as a primer base, but it has qualities in its ingredients that allows your skin to control oil secretion, especially if you're combination skin, which I am. And in humid weather, I tend to break out, and this is just amazing. It's a beautiful skincare product. You can feel it once you put it on, and it does an amazing job in just priming or letting foundation sit better in your skin. The next few products I will start with our regular primer intended products. So there's two that I absolutely love. The first one I'm going to mention is the NARS Oil Free Pro Prime. This is how it looks. This is actually a travel size. Of course, it comes in a bigger size. It has no skincare benefits, but as a base, I have to say this is much better than the Smashbox Photo Finish, although I do like that as well. It's just that that one is very silicone based, and it has this velvety powdery finish that is sometimes not very comfortable. This one just melts into your skin, but it leaves you that certain tackiness that you're looking for, at least what I'm looking for if I intend to have good quality primer. Usually there's a tackiness in the sensation that you want. And of course, Makeup Forever HD Primer. This has got to be one of my favorites. I always come back to this. I always replenish this. It's lightweight as well. It has a bit of a fragrance, but it does an amazing job in evening out your skin tone for some reason. And it almost feels like it's it has some kind of a toning effect because of its ingredient, but definitely one of my top primers. Two Radiance primers. These are very popular nowadays. They just add a bit of a sheen to your face. It's not really a shimmer, but it just, if you have foundations that are matte, it just lessens the mattifying effect, I suppose. It just gives you that more radiant glow, I guess, so you don't look so made up. So there's two that I love. One is Laura Mercier. This one I just recently tried. It's the Primer Radiance. This is a sample size. This is beautiful. It really gives you that sheen as soon as you put it on. But the thing about this, be more cautious using this, especially in humid, warm weather, including the next one as well. So anything that's Radiance intended, especially if you're in very hot weather. I haven't really use this that much at all. Cold weather, these are amazing because you just look like you have a very healthy skin. You have very healthy skin, but in warm weather, when you tend to get a bit more oily, I really do stay away from these. This one is amazing, especially with a Vita Lumiere Aqua. It's the Chanel Base Eclat or Base Lumiere, and it is honestly, this combination with the Vita Lumiere Aqua of Chanel, most beautiful skin finish I've ever had. But of course, that's weather permitting. I can't do that right now where I'm at, but or else I'll just look like a big oil sleek, because this one is not that heavy of a coverage as well. But the two in combination is absolutely amazing. I haven't really tried this with other foundations, but I have to say that this has some kind of an evening effect as well. I guess it's the radiance factor to it. It just gives you, it's not really a shiny disco ball look, but you just look like you have well moisturized skin. The next one is not really a glow kind of primer, but it does have a brightening effect, and it's by Clarins, fabulous French skincare cosmetic brand. And this I first heard from Lisa Eldridge, which is the god of makeup and beauty. And this is the Beauty Flash Balm. It brightens and tightens, and she uses this when she has special events. I believe it's not silicone based, but it just really gives you that well-rested look, and I have to completely agree. I don't use this on a daily basis, but when I do have events or I go out at night, this is what I grab for. And it has a very soothing and cooling effect on the skin as well. And it does even out the skin tone quite a bit. And what I like about Clarins is that it's a skincare brand. So a lot of its ingredients and a lot of studies actually go into their products. And this is really amazing. You have to wait 10 to 15 minutes for it to set before you can actually apply foundation. With the rest, mostly after maybe a few seconds or even a few minutes, you can already apply this one. They require you a downtime of 10 to 15, but foundation applies beautifully and very even on your skin. The next two are more professional primers, and by that I mean heavy duty for HD or cream foundations, heavy coverage foundations if you're doing any makeup for, let's say, camera or HD cameras. Is by Cover FX, and it's the Skin Prep FX Nourishing Foundation Primer Anti-Aging Serum. And this one is the Eve Pearl Priming Moisturizer. The Cover FX is what I'm more fond of. This one has a bit of a thicker, kind of oilier sensation, but I have to say that it really makes foundation almost stick to your skin, especially full coverage cream foundations. The Eve Pearl Priming Moisturizer feels less heavyweight, more of a moisturizer consistency. You need very little, and it has a bit of that velvety finish to it. Yeah, it's a white product, and it reminds me of the Makeup Forever without the fragrance of Makeup Forever. But these are the two professional brands that I like in terms of hardware or heavy duty priming. So those are my top 10 primers. I hope it was interesting and informative for you guys, even in some way. I think that these products, they just work really well. It depends on your skin type and it depends on the finish that you're looking for. But in terms of the different categories of primers that I've tried, I think these are the best. I'm a normal to combination skin. And with primers, usually you do want to give it some time to set before layering foundation instantly. Some you can layer right away, but the rest you really have to give it a bit of a downtime. And before putting the primer, make sure that your moisturizer, sunscreen, or SPF, you give it a bit of time to set as well, and it just allows you for a smoother canvas. So thanks for watching. I hope that was interesting for you guys. I hope you guys have a great day or a great evening.